When we talk about the subject of God and who the supreme creator is, there is a diversification of beliefs and theories surrounding such profound mystery. However, I've been able to fully come into a realization that there is only but one true God. Although he could be identified as or by many names, yet a standalone word for all is Yahweh. Yahweh is the primary factor for all existence that ever existed, a king and a ruler of all. I call him the creator of all creation, yet was never created. He remains the prominent source of divinity and spirituality. The primary objective of understanding the ways of Yahweh requires a certain level of purity of heart, subjective thought, and, of course, an anchor of faith deeply rooted in Him. Yahweh is the principal subject of faith, and He embodies the word agape, which means the highest form of love or affection. And agape is mainly practiced in several religious institutions and societal groups in the world today. Christianity per se is a belief system, and it was established based on a monotheistic belief system. Basically, the term monotheistic is being practiced in several cultures and ethical groups, and also traditional background shows that people who practice the monotheistic belief system believes that there is only but one God. They believe in one God as a primary source of all creation, the primitive creator of everything seen and unseen. However, the most intriguing aspect of this theology, of whom the true God is, remains unknown even till this day. I cannot tell you for a fact that this is entirely true. However, my personal point of view, based on my experiences thus far, encouraged my perception of individuation. I can say for sure that there is only but one supreme God, and I can agree that there is also many gods and goddesses or powers existing. The primary question that we humanity should ask ourselves is, who is our creator, and not who created the heavens and earth. I can attest for sure that this question of whom created the universe or who created the heaven and earth has been unanswered even till this day. Many might give their own point of view based on their level of understanding or experience, but I think we are all getting it all wrong. I believe you listening to this right now, you are not here on earth to know who created the heavens and earth. Believe me, no one truly has the right answer or the correct answer to that. You are here on earth for one purpose, and that is to know who created you and why you were created. When you truly know your creator or know the power that formed you, your ultimate objective is to walk hand in hand with that power that created you. Being honest with your path is detrimental to your sole purpose. And when you are committed to your self-discovery or spiritual path by serving this higher power, it gradually reveals itself to you. The higher power reveals itself to you. I believe that what you weren't told was that every soul on earth was created by a higher power or a God, which is true, and every soul has a higher power that made or formed them. Many people come into this world and leave this world without knowing who truly created them or knowing their creator on a deeper level. Many souls are born and have left this world without fulfilling and obtaining the entire blueprint of their destiny. Some may be graceful enough to discover and walk in their purpose, whereas some may never truly get to see themselves walking in it. I have seen and touched the face of God, I can tell you that for sure. And the experience isn't just a regular one. This is something that transcends beyond the depth of my soul's understanding, into the luminosity of light and above board. This is something that I believe only but the individual can experience. It is a personal experience for every soul. And when you commit yourself to truly seeking out the meaning of life and why you were created, I believe the blueprint gradually, comes to you. The blueprint gradually reveals itself to you, and you get to also know who you are on a deeper level, on a spiritual level, on a physical level, on a mental level, and get to know the power that created you also on a deeper level. Something I've discovered recently and intimately is that our higher selves or higher powers differs for each and every one of us. Some believes that their God or the God that created them or the God that created the heaven and earth, he's called Adonai. Some believe he's called Jehovah. Some believe he's called Alpha and Omega. Some believe he's called Yahweh. Some believe he's called Buddha. Some believe he's called Krishna. Some believe he's called Shiva. There are so many names that people call the creator of the universe. However, you might be right based on your belief or based on your ideology of who the creator is. But the main question here is, who created my soul? Why was I created? Who created me? Who is the power that formed me? Or what is the power that formed me? That should be your question. I believe that question, or asking that question, would actually give you the right answers and, straighten your path or put you into the path of awakening to get to know the power that formed you. Because when you ask that question, believe me, the answers are going to come to you. All right, so let's look at the Bible. Jeremiah 1 verse 5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you a prophet to the nations." This scripture recorded in Jeremiah 1 verse 5 shows, Jeremiah's encounter with his creator. The prophet Jeremiah met his creator one-on-one and he knew who he was. The scripture wasn't some kind of imagination or fantasy. This was a true and real experience, that Jeremiah had, according to the Bible, with his God. Imagine someone coming up to you and telling you that he is your creator. Obviously, you pick up a fight with him, and or you probably run away and never listen to him. However, this message isn't for everyone and anyone, because this isn't just a regular message that I usually put out. This message is for those people who have been questioning and seeking to find answers about who they truly are. This message is for those people that, despite their spiritual knowledge or their spiritual path or whatever they have been going through, they still have this void space within them. They still feel that there is more to this. They still feel like there is more to their spiritual path. I think this message is going to really aid those who are really seeking solace in their path, because I've been divinely guided to create this message and to put out this message. All right, so my prayer for anyone listening and who has that void, who understands what I'm talking about from a deeper sense, my prayer is for you to truly find yourself and to know who you are on a deeper level. Amidst the noises and distractions of the world, it goes beyond just going to church or joining a religious society or practicing spirituality. It's beyond that. This is a personal and a direct experience, and it's a direct message to everyone who feels that void within their soul. This is also a wake-up call for those who have been seeking to find the face of God or to see the face of God for themselves. I have seen mine, and believe me, it is very much real. And I want you to persist and hold on to your faith, because the answers you need are definitely coming sooner than you think. When you meet your God, you will know it for yourself. This is not something that I can really explain, because I don't have the right words to put to it, and there's nothing I would say right now that I don't know, but it is just like a personal experience. When you truly meet your God, when you come face to face to your God, when you come in contact with your God one-on-one, you would know, you would feel it in your soul. You would have that knowledge that yes, I have seen the face of God. And it is not something that I can really say or really explain right now to make it make sense, but it is something that you would know on a deeper level. All right, but let me just tell you, let me round up this message by giving you my own vision and my own experience. All right. So I think I was within this I was having this turbulence in my soul, and for some reason I have just been praying and seeking, like, God, reveal yourself to me. God, show up for me. I've been putting effort. I've been staying committed to my spiritual path, and doing my spiritual cleansing and doing everything that I need to do on my spiritual path. And I've been waiting. Do you know when you are in that phase where you're just literally waiting for God? It is something that it takes a lot of patience to do. So I am in that waiting season where I'm just waiting for God, just waiting for God, waiting. And then it became, it was like every day when I show up and I think this is when God is going to show up for me, boom, I might be wrong. It might not even be that day that God will show up himself. And so I kept going on and on and on and on and on and on. And then I went into a meditative state. I took that pain and that void. I almost gave up. Not like I gave up, but I almost gave up. I almost lost, lost my, lost my cool. I almost gave up. I just, because I was feeling this emptiness and this scarcity in my soul. I cannot just explain, And when I went into this meditative state, this trance state, I I I saw myself in a different, in a different world, in an astral, out of my body too. And I saw different creatures, different things trying to grab hold of my body, of my soul, trying creepy things trying to creep up on me. And for some reason I was trying to resist, and it was like the pushback was getting too heavy and too much. I could not hold them. And all of a sudden something just, someone or something just burst out. And the next thing I heard was, my name is Yahweh. I am the power that formed me in the womb. Like, he did not call me by my name. He said, my name is Yahweh. I am the power that formed me in your mother's womb. My name is Yahweh. I am you and you are me. My name is Yahweh. My name is Yahweh. And when when these words kept, when he kept saying this over and over again, I noticed the demons and the unclean entities, the spirits that was trying to get hold of me, just ran away, just like that. I did not fight. I did not say any prayer. I did not blast in tongues. I did not, go. This was just a voice or a power just came up and said this. It was like he was talking to them, and these entities flee. And that was how I just woke up, and the pain and everything that I was feeling just vanished. It was like my soul, I became just extremely happy, just unexplained or unexplainable happiness. Was just overwhelming joy. I kept asking myself, why am I happy? I do not really know, but I just felt this happiness because I have really, I know for a sure, for a fact that this is my creator. I don't know how to explain, but yes, this is, I just hope you understand. But what I kept hearing was from my sleep was this same Yahweh, 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 and I felt this heavy burden lifted off of me, and all of a sudden this overwhelming joy filled my heart, and and that was it. And I realized that my job is to serve Yahweh. I am just here to serve my creator. I'm here to serve Yahweh. And this is like my testimony. This is like my, testimony, and putting it out there. And I really want people who are gonna listen to it to also understand that your true purpose is not in your job, in your bank account, in your skill, in your talent, in your gifts, or your whatever. Yes, I thank God, for all of that. But your true purpose is to serve your maker. So the question is, who is your maker and who made you? Who created you? Have you met your maker? Yes, you are using your skill. Yes, you are, helping the collective, helping mankind with your gift and your skill. You are trying to, really, put out the be of good, essence there to the public and to the society. But on the deeper scale, yes, it's all good, and yeah, and I encourage you for that. I thank you also for doing the work. But you will need to understand that you are here on earth to really experience life for yourself, to really know your maker, to really fulfill your destiny. Yes, doing serving God with your gift is also part of your destiny. But do you really know who you're serving? Do you really know your maker, or you are just serving? You just picked a random name that you're familiar with and you're serving. Yes, it might be different names or different names for the person you call your God. But are you really sure? Do you really know on a deeper scale that your creator is called that name? I don't know if you understand. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but I hope it makes sense to you, because I don't really know how to explain. But I just hope you find your creator, and I hope you understand what your soul mission is. And I hope you know how to what is required of you, what your creator wants you to do with the gifts and talent he has given to you, because it is a different thing. Yes, you have a skill, yes, you have a gift, and you're using them, but is that what your creator wants you to do with the gift he has given to you? I don't know if you understand. Is that what he wants you to do with it? Do you have a backup of what you are doing based on the knowledge you have about your creator? I don't really know if this makes sense, but I just hope it makes sense to whoever is reading. But yeah, and so this is just a quick one, and I just hope this message encourages someone out there. All right, so thank you for listening. God bless you.